Got me falling for you. Sidestep, day trip, pulling me both ways like a cyclone. I think it might happen any day. What do I know? I don't have it your way. Got me for you, falling for you, falling for you.
Who remembers the time when the lip balm trend is just the EOS egg lip balm or the chapstick in a variety of soda flavors? Now in 2026, I hate to admit this, but we are in a lip balm pandemic. Brands after brands are just launching new lip balms here and there with all their different shades. And sadly, I am one of those suckers who got obsessed with this trend, and I got 4 of Sephora's best-selling lip balms. I have the Summer Friday Lip Butter Balm, the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint, the Ole Henriksen Pow Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment, and last but not least, the Eadem Le Chouchou Lip Softening Balm. I spent over $100 on 4 of these, but I'm here to give you my honest review, so let's go ahead and get started. First, let's talk about the prices of these lip balms because they're not cheap. Lip balms used to be like $5 and now they're $20 plus. First, I have the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint and it is $20. Then these 3, the Ole Henriksen, the Eadem, and the Summer Fridays are all $24. I also want to focus on how much you're actually getting from these tubes. You get 10mm for the Rhode, so that makes it $2 per ml. For the Ole Henriksen, you get 12 ml, so if you divide up by the price, then you also get $2 per ml. Next is Eadem, where you get 14 mils in the tube, and that divided up by the $24, you actually pay $1.70 per mil. And last but not least, the best value is the Summer Fridays, where it comes in a 12 mil, so you pay $1.60 per mil. Based off of price alone, Rhode is the winner, but based off of which one gives you the best value, obviously is the Summer Fridays. Next, we're going to talk about color payoff. I got all of these in a pretty similar light pink, baby pink shade because they all have that color. I don't want to try any unique color that maybe one brand has and the other doesn't. I have Rhode in Ribbons, Strawberry Sorbet for Ole Henriksen, Pink Sugar for Summer Friday, and Guava Fresca for Eadem. I know Eadem just launched a new shade that is more like a milky baby pink. It's called Secure Shaved Ice, but when I went, it was also out, so I have to get the next best one, which is Guava Fresca. I gave all of them an equal swatch on my hand, and as you can see from the picture here, the Eadem lip balm definitely gives off a better color payoff. Next, I think the Ole Henriksen does give a tiny bit better color payoff than Rhode. Rhode has such a beautiful like silky color. And obviously in last place is the Summer Fridays. It's literally almost like transparent. One thing you need to keep in mind is if you're trying to get a better color payoff, do not over applying it on your lips. These are lip balms, so they're going to be lighter in consistency, so it's going to go everywhere all over your lips. If you want better color payoff, then either line your lips before applying on lip balm or pick a darker shade. I have this Rhode lip balm in Raspberry Jelly, and you can see it's definitely more vibrant. Also, if you're curious if the color will last when you remove it, nope. Next, we're gonna talk about the smell. I have this love-hate relationship with beauty products that have very strong artificial scent. Some items with great formulations gives off like this very beautiful fragrance that just makes me want to keep applying it. Since these are lip products that are so close to my nose, obviously I'm gonna be a little bit harsh on the scent. The one with no scent whatsoever is Rhode, and I have 2 of their lip balm, and both of them gives off no fragrance. I think it's nice when some brand doesn't include fragrance into their formulations because honestly sometimes I just do not want any scent that lingers around my nose. Ole Henriksen is my next pick for scent because it smells like a strawberry shortcake, like dessert, but it's not too artificial. My third choice for scent is Eadem. It smells like sweet fruits. And my last choice, the one that I hate the scent, like hate, not even dislike, hate. Summer Fridays. I hate Pink Sugar. It smells artificial. It is overpowering. Like I could smell it from here, and I just don't like the sugary scent. I know their other shades have different scent based on the name, but this scent, Pink Sugar, I cannot handle the scent whatsoever. It gives me headache every time I smell it. These are all lip balms, so obviously we're gonna talk about the most important part, moisturization. One of the popular ingredients that a lot of these brands market for these lip balms is peptide, which is an amino acid that helps with collagen production and tissue repair. Between these four lip balms, the Ole Henriksen and the Rhode include peptide in their lip balm. Peptide is great, but it's not the ultimate ingredient that helps plumps your lip. Another ingredient that is really popular is lactic acid, and those are included in both the Eadem and the Ole Henriksen. Lactic acid, or AHA, helps exfoliate the skin surface and improve textures. Because of the exfoliating factor, it does help your lip become very soft, but it could also burn your lip if you use it out in the sun. I try not to use these two when I know I'm gonna be outside all day and not applying any SPF. It leads to dark sunspot on your lips. Now that I bored you with all their ingredients and what to look for, I would say that Ole Henriksen is my favorite at moisturizing. It exfoliates my lip but also keeps it super soft when I use it, and I think my lips feels the best even after I removed it. Next is the Eadem lip balm. It feels very moisturizing on the lip. I wouldn't say that it keeps my lips feeling soft for a long time, but for the short time that I have it on my lips, it does makes my lips super soft. Next is a surprising one, and that is Summer Fridays. It doesn't contain any peptide or lactic acid, but it does contain the classic ingredient, and that is shea butter. Shea butter is a common ingredient in both lotions and lip balm for its texture and its emollients, but also smooth any dry flakes on your lips. It's very smooth on the lips, and it just locks in all the moisturization. Last but not least is Rhode. As much as I love a lot of other things from Rhode, I just don't think that moisturizing is the best part about this product. It feels nice on the lips and super buttery, but it doesn't feel like it's moisturizing or hydrating my lips. It's just like water on your lips. It's there, but it doesn't do anything. And I feel like after I take it off, my lips would feel drier, and then I would have little flakes on my lips. If it's based off of moisturizing, Ole Henriksen wins this category. If you're gonna pay over $20 for a lip balm, packaging has to be included in this review. All four of these comes in a tube packaging, but one of the most innovative thing Eadem has done is replacing the tip to a metal applicator. Cools down your lip, especially on a hot day, and I feel like it's much more hygienic than all the other plastic applicators. For the other three that isn't up to date with using metal applicator, I would say that Ole Henriksen has my favorite packaging. The most compact, with being the shortest out of all the lip balms. Also, the applicator seems like a silicone, but it's very rigid, and the tip is flat, so you get an easy application when you apply it. Your favorite packaging is Summer Fridays. I'm not a big fan of this tube. It just feels very chunky. Silicone is very flexible, but the tip is almost like in a scoop form. When you squeeze out a product, it kind of sits there so that you can easily apply it on your lips. In a way, it almost feels like it hugs my lips. And the last place is Rhode. Although I really like how slim the packaging is, I'm not a big fan of the small applicator. It's a hard plastic and it's super small, and with the formulation being a little bit more watery, it feels like it just runs everywhere all over my lips. Due to the small applicator, I wouldn't say it's the easiest to apply when you're outside. After all of the categories comparison, if I could only pick one, I would choose Eadem. It moisturizes my lip, it has good color payoff, and also it just feels really nice every time I apply it. Then I would do Ole Henriksen. I think moisturizing, this tops everything else. Very close tie to my second place is Rhode, since I don't only use these as my main source of lip balm. I love how this sit on my lips. It also has no sun, and it doesn't have lactic acid, so I feel comfortable using it outside, knowing that I don't have to wear SPF lip balms or that the sun might burn my lip. And last but not least, I need to try a new shade of Summer Fridays because I just hate this scent so much. Not reach for this if I have a choice of other lip balms. What this does best is that it moisturizes my lip, but it doesn't have those trendy ingredients, peptide or lactic acid, so you can feel comfortable using this knowing that all the ingredients is vegan. So there you have it, reviewing 4 of the most popular and viral lip balms. Hopefully this narrows down your decisions on which item you should buy. Let me know which product you like the best and maybe the different shades that you like from these brands. So yeah, that's all for this review. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!